Go repost that story. I just tagged y'all in too. See if we can get some views in this thing. We live for 11 seconds.
That's me.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. All right, we ready?
All right, we are now live with Latrell, me, Wu Young, Paris, my boy, my Florida boy. What is that?
Root beer.
Yeah.
Ah, my speaker fucking up. All right.
You good?
Yep.
All right. So I got. We got mentioned today. All right. We got our podcast, right? We just started. We're growing already. We got mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at our mention. This is awesome. And you're going to laugh, fool, because.
Oh, give me. By the way, Latrell, don't ever do a podcast with that gay ass backdrop of the fucking green fucking LED lights on your Eagles podcast with another fucking cat who had gay Indianapolis Colts LED lights, and then the regular cat on the third. You had a cool scheme going. You had a cool show. You had a virtual cat over here with the Colts background. You had the Eagles background, LED, the helmets, all the shit looked cool. Then you had the third wheel cat who had it looked like he was in his mom's fucking room. And there was drawers, socks. Like, get a third wheel if you're going to have a cat on, homie. And then don't ever talk about wide receivers and top five and not have fucking Puka in your top five. Don't ever do that again, because then you lose credibility instantly.
That's crazy.
You lose instant credibility, and you.
So,
Yeah, that's funny.
let me get back to the Puka.
Draws everywhere.
Man, them ain't really draws them hats, but it's cool.
Talk your shit, Paris.
But let me get back to the Puka, because a couple people commented and had an issue with my top five. Again, I base my top five, who I think the best receivers are. If you take away the scheme, if you just ask them to line up at X receiver against the best DBs to get it off the muscle. Puka is a great receiver, yes, but to me he's not top five because he's assisted with the scheme that he plays in. All right, and he's not asked to win off the muscle as much as those other five guys. He said Devontae Adams shouldn't be in the top five because he's almost 40, but he still wins off the muscle. They line him up at X whenever they need a target, whenever they need a big completion, and they tell him to win, and he wins. Line up at X receiver, no motion, no scheme, no B-gap inserts running over routes, none of that shit. Not hiring from the best DB. Line up at X, win your one-on-one, and you that dude. I don't think Puka's a top five receiver in that. I think he's number 10, actually. I got other guys in front of him. And we'll discuss my official top 10 later, another day and time. But that video is funny from Coach JB. That shit was hilarious. I want to listen to that motherfucker again.
Oh, give me. By the way, Latrell, don't ever do a podcast with that gay ass backdrop of the fucking green fucking LED lights on your Eagles podcast with another fucking cat who had gay Indianapolis Colts LED lights, and then the regular cat on the third. You had a cool scheme going. You had a cool show. You had a virtual cat over here with the Colts background. You had the Eagles background, LED, the helmets, all the shit looked cool. Then you had the third wheel cat who had it looked like he was in his mom's fucking room, and there was drawers, socks. Like, get a third wheel if you're gonna have a cat on, homie. And then don't ever talk about wide receivers and.
Why you cut? I want to hear the rest of it. Why you cut it off? You heard me?
I can't hear you, Trail.
Yeah, they can't hear nothing.
The rest is just, he said Puka should be in the top five. Devontae Adams is 30, almost about to be 40. He shouldn't be in the top five.
I want to hear the rest of it, though. Shit, cause he talking about your receiver list. Shit, I want to hear it.
That's all he said. I sent you a video. He just said Puka needs to be in the top five.
That's funny though. We do got to get our everybody on the same thing. You had a nice little scheme, the gay ass LED lights.
But wait. He said it was gay. Then he said it was nice and the cool setup.
Yeah, he just
Coach-
wanted to be funny.
Coach be talking so fast. Sometimes I don't realize what he say.
I thought he was going to call him a third world person. That's what I thought he was trying to be funny, but now he's like a third wheel. You need him to have the same. Okay,
That
But
is funny.
It's right. We gonna get it right.
We trying, dog. We
We
trying.
gonna
That
get
shit
right.
ain't
We
working.
just started. We're gonna get right. It's cool, but it's good. But it's cool though because
At least he mentioned that.
we already getting mentioned, and that's my coach, and you know he gonna support. Once we get our shit cool, running smooth, legit, we already know he gonna support. And I think I'll probably be able to get him on eventually. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. Well,
We'll have a reaction segment. We'll react to this craziest take every day, every stream.
you ain't gonna want to do that.
What? Oh, we might get banned. Go make me a sandwich, bitch.
Perez, why you so dark?
Ain't dark. I just moved over.
All right. So
All right, so let's get into these topics. That was a great way to start the show, though. That shit was funny. I was dying earlier. All right, so as y'all know, I listen to 94 WIP in Philadelphia, the
I don't
Eagles
know why.
talk show. The Eagles talk show. Hearing all the fans and everything, right? And these dudes. So it's a regular dude that's a journalist or whatever, and then the ex-player on each of the shows I watch, right? So these regular dudes, they're so fascinated with Joe Burrow. A lot of people in the national media is so fascinated with Joe Burrow, saying the Bengals owe Joe Burrow a good draft pick. The Bengals owe Joe Burrow to get this player. The Bengals owe Joe Burrow to get this player. And a lot of them same people say Jalen Hurts has underachieved with the Eagles roster. So my question is, if Jalen Hurts has underachieved with the Eagles roster and he's been to the playoffs 5 times in 5 years, been to the Super Bowl 2 times in 5 years, and won the Super Bowl 1 time in 5 years. No, the Bengals do not have a roster as good as the Eagles, right? But with the Bengals roster that they did have, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Tyler Eifert at tight end, Joe Mixon, all on the same team. Without Joe Mixon, Tyler Eifert, they drafted that second-round receiver.
I ain't play with Joe Burrow.
Who was the tight end?
I think they had Kaseki.
Hayden Hurst. They had Hayden Hurst, and they had somebody before him. I forgot, but he was a solid tight end though. Right? Yeah. So Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. They had Samaje Perine at the same time, right? And I forgot who the tight end was. But with that roster, when they lost Joe Mixon, they brought in
CJ Uzama.
Right? Mm-hmm. When they lost Joe Mixon, they brought in Chase Brown. He's the 1,100-yard running back, and they don't run the ball off. They give him at the most 16 carries a game, right? And they drafted a second-round receiver. Didn't he come from Alabama, if I'm not mistaken? And they got another dude named Yoshivas. That's pretty solid as a number 3.
Right? Yeah, but Jermaine Burton ain't been doing that for none of them, man. That was the best of the pick.
Who fault is that? If your quarterback is a leader, right, he gonna get him in line?
Nah, man. Everybody, come on, bro. You can't say that, bro. You can't say that. Cause if that's the case, bro.
Did Tom Brady get Antonio Brown in line?
Nope, because AB got kicked off.
They won the Super Bowl.
Did he get Gronk in line?
Yes.
AB walked off the field.
Did he get Randy Moss? Did he get Randy Moss in line? Did he get Randy Moss in line? Yup.
Randy Moss won the malcontent, bro.
He left the Raiders during the game. You forgot?
He ain't want to beat her. He ain't no malcontent. He just ain't want to.
Anyways. Back to my point.
That's like saying Pat a bad leader because all his players get in trouble, all his receivers get in trouble. Like we can't say that, bro.
It is kind of what I'm saying. It is kind of what I'm saying. But anyway,
Nah, I can't.
back. But so Jalen Hurts with that resume, 5-year playoffs in 5 years, 2 Super Bowl appearances in 5 years, Super Bowl win in 5 years. If that's underachieving, has Joe Burrow underachieved with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon? When he lost Joe Mixon, he got Chase Brown, he got Yoshi Vasquez good. Getting to the playoffs 2 times in 6 years? Is that not underachieving? If you have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, at least you should get to the playoffs half the time you start. Everybody gonna bring up his. Hold on. Everybody gonna bring up his. Hold on. Everybody gonna bring up his injuries. Injuries is part of football. That's just an excuse. So these dudes on my Eagles show I watch, right? They say they trade Jalen Hurts for Joe Burrow. So you're gonna trade a healthy quarterback that started 5 years, that played all season 5 years, for a dude that been to playoffs 2 times out of 6 years, and that's a crazy injury history. So my question is, why don't they give all these excuses for Tua Tagovailoa? He's been to the playoffs the same many times as Joe Burrow. He's accurate, just like Joe Burrow. Why don't bring him? Why don't they give him these excuses? They always say, "Oh, Joe Burrow, he doesn't have an offensive line. He's always hurt. You got to give him excuses. He's hurt." Tua's always hurt. He almost died on the field. He got to the playoffs the same amount of time. Why is it not fair to give Tua the same grace they give Joe Burrow?
He's white.
But that ain't got nothing to do with it.
He's white.
That ain't got
That's
nothing to do
why.
with it, bro.
He's
That ain't
white.
got nothing to do with it, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. When he had that cast of players, he went to back-to-back AFC Championship games and won Super Bowl. So it wasn't the offense. They offense.
Okay,
was
so why he
never
can't? So why he can't do that now?
You talk for about 8-10
Why-
minutes straight. Hold on. Let me.
How much?
His offense wasn't the issue. Their defense wasn't that bad back then. They let go of some key players, some key coordinators, because trust me, they used to always play us tough. They let go of a D tackle that was actually legit. They let go of their DC. It was a lot of changes that happened. Offensively, they lost some players. Tyler Boyd left, Joe Mixon left. They lost some key players. The people they replaced them with ain't as good as the players that left, but they still good enough to get the job done.
Chase Brown is
They're
Chase Brown
Chase
averaged the same
Brown,
yards. He averaged the
not
same
Joe
yards per carry as Joe Mixon.
he's not Joe
He
Mixon.
averaged. They don't give him the ball as much as they did Joe Mixon. He averaged the same amount of
He's
yards
not-
per carry, and Yoshi Vasquez is a
No.
good number 3.
He do get the ball the same time same amount as Joe Mixon. They both get under 240 carries. Neither one of them go over that threshold. 237. He was just at 229. Them boys, come on, bro. Joe Mixon last year he was at 245. Chase Brown last year 229.
Chase Brown averaged 4.4 yards a
They
carry.
carries. They carries is in the same range, bro. So again, nobody is really fearing Chase Brown like that. But that besides the point. Their defense was bad. I kind of get what they're saying, but again, I don't be caring about all that because I done seen Mahomes carry a bad defense. So if you're as good as what you say, you can't carry a bad defense at least to the playoffs. So again, I wouldn't. You know me, I fuck with Hurts. He's a winner. He'll win. He'll do what he asks and he win.
So my question to you is, right? How much better was that offense with Joe Mixon than it is now with Chase Brown? Because Chase Brown averaged more yards per carry than Joe Mixon when he was on the Bengals.
I don't care about the yards per carry. If you still ain't putting up the touchdowns, then you ain't putting up the production, the big plays, and neediness from that, bro. Like Joe Mixon actually was carrying them a lot during that Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Mixon wasn't just no scrub. Chase Brown ain't doing that.
I just feel like Joe Mixon made them fear him more than Chase Brown.
You know what I'm saying? Like their offense was their run game was a little bit more fearful with Joe Mixon than it is.
Joe Mixon in 2021 when he had 13 touchdowns, he had almost 3. He was 8 carries away from 300 touches. Carries.
Yeah, 1,200 yards. That's the most he had. 1,200 yards, 13 TDs.
1,200 yards on 4.1 yards per carry.
And also gave you 300 yards with another 3 TDs on the ground. But think about it. All his plays, because I remember that run. A lot of his plays was big plays. He even got some passing TDs in there on big plays when I had back toss. So he was actually dominant for them, bro. Like that was kind of a big loss for him.
4.1 yards a carry is not dominant. If you give Chase Brown 60 more carries, because they gave him 227 carries.
You think his jump gonna stay the same or go up? No, man, that thing gonna go down. Stop that, bro.
It's not gonna go down that much. He's at
say that all the time.
4.4.
You see his yard per carry.
He's at 4.4.
Man, we done seen that all the time.
He's at 4.4. He's at 4.1. It's not gonna go all the way down. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not gonna go all the way down. It might go down to 4.3.
4.2.
Still better than Joe Mixon. Still better than Joe Mixon.
But that don't mean he's a better running back, bro.
I didn't say he was a better running back. I'm saying his production is the same, if not better. They just give him less opportunities. Yes.
I'm saying the play is
okay,
matter,
so
bro.
Let me ask you a question. The
plays that he made matter.
Let me ask you a question. All right. You play receiver. If I throw you 10 targets, right, and you get 70 yards, and I throw somebody else 7 targets. Let's say you get 10 catches, 70 yards, and I throw somebody else 7 catches, and they get 70 yards. If I get you 3 more targets a game, ain't you gonna have more production than the dude that got 10 for 70? Yes, it's simple numbers.
How did the game play out, though? You just looking at numbers. Watch the tape. How did the game play out? How was I used? How did I get them 10 catches?
When did he?
So hold on.
I could have got him a straight third down.
So let me ask you this then.
Big money down. He out here getting him on first and second. Big play. So why? 40 yarder here.
So why do y'all and all these national media? You know what I call them, woo-woo. These people with the same thought. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I call them. You know what I call them too, Paris. Why are y'all so happy about Joe Burrow's stats if he can't make the playoffs?
Again,
5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, but you losing. You just said we're focused on the game.
I'm saying this is my question to you. My question to you. If you don't like what they say, why do you let them get you riled up so much?
It's just content. I got a podcast to do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna give me numbers. But anyways, let me ask him another question. So if Jalen Hurts underachieved, right? 5 playoff appearances in 5 years starting, 2 Super Bowl appearances in 5 years starting, 1 Super Bowl win in 5 years starting. People on ESPN say he underachieved. A lot of people say Jalen Hurts. You gotta listen, dog. You gotta listen. A lot of people. Hold on.
I don't listen to them folks. I really don't care about what they say.
A lot of people say you can plug in other quarterbacks, and they do the same thing, if not do better than Jalen Hurts. So I want to ask them same people again. And clip this, woo. Peyton Manning on Indianapolis Colts. Play with Reggie Wayne. Play with Marvin Harrison. Play with Dallas Clark. Play with Joseph Adai. Play with Adrian James. Play with Dwight Freeney. Play with Robert Mathis. Play with Bob Sanders. Play with Gary Brackett. Play with all these. Antoine Bethea. He got to the playoffs. He got to the Super Bowl 2 times and won 1. Did he underachieve? If you add another,
you talking with the coach?
On the Colts. Did he underachieve on the Colts? So if you add Phillip Rivers, would he do? Are they going to say he's going to do better? No. If they add, wait. If they add Joe Flacco, are they going to say he would have did better on the Colts because Peyton Manning underachieved? According to them, right? Because they said a dude that started for 5 years. Been in the playoffs 5 times, won a Super Bowl, underachieved. So if he underachieved, did Peyton Manning not underachieve? On the Broncos, Peyton Manning, I think he only won 1 Super Bowl, or he might have went to 2, 1. No, he won 1 for sure. He played with Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, C.J. Anderson at running back, Demaryius Thomas at time, Julius Thomas at tight end, all these other dudes, right? With DeMarcus Ware, with Von Miller. Did he underachieve on the Broncos? Why none of them were saying at that time, if you add, let's see, Donovan McNabb, would he be better? If you add Michael Vick, would he be better? Why they don't say this about them, but they said about Jalen Hurts? Hold on, Aaron Rodgers. He had all these receivers in Green Bay. Did he underachieve? They say he underachieved, so I get him that. Drew Brees. He had all these people on his team on the Saints. Marcus Colston, Devery Henderson, Reggie Bush, Pierre Thomas, Chris Ivory, Jimmy Graham. All these dudes. Do they say he underachieved? Do they say, can you plug in another quarterback and he'd be better on the Saints than Drew Brees was? No. Why don't they respect Jalen Hurts? Woo, and I need your answer to this. I like what you said earlier. Why do they disrespect Jalen Hurts and his accomplishments, but praise up all these other dudes that won one Super Bowl with all the players that they had? Why is it Woo? Because he's what?
He's white.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey,
bro.
if you look like us, you gotta be flashy. They don't like what's the dude that talk about on Coach JB show? What's the white dude name on the Bucks?
Who? What white dude?
Quarterback for the Bucks.
You talking about Sean King?
Yeah, the other one, the one that took his spot.
Oh.
See?
Who won the Super Bowl? Who won the Super Bowl for the Bucks? Paris in 2002.
Brad Johnson.
They praised Brad Johnson, but they knocked down Sean King because, hey, he's black. The white man come do it. That's what he's supposed to do. He's a game manager. Black people can't be game managers. We got to be Cam Newton. We got to run people over, throw for 5,000 yards.
So hold on. Let me add one more. All right. They never say Lamar. What they kind of do. Some people don't. Some people give me an excuse.
A lot of people do say Lamar underachieving though.
A lot of not as much as Jalen Hurts though, and they give him
he didn't
an
add the
excuse.
squads.
He's
the reason why they broke up those squads.
Lamar got more heat.
Lamar passed way more than they give Jalen Hurts, and Lamar has had more All Pros over the last 5 years than Jalen Hurts has.
They get Lamar heat for that, bro. They give Lamar a lot of heat, bro.
They give Lamar heat compared to Josh Allen. They don't give Lamar heat compared to Jalen Hurts. No, they don't.
No, they give Lamar heat for not even getting to a Super Bowl. Josh Allen is the one that get that excuse. Lamar gets that heat.
See, it makes sense. It don't make sense for Joe Burrow to be even in a conversation with him because he don't even be in the playoffs. Lamar being in the playoffs folded, so that's why they give him heat. So they should.
Losing, getting to Super Bowl and just losing, that'll carry you some weight. And the fact that he beat Mahomes, he's living off of that.
So you say that again. Say that same thing again. Say it one more time. Getting to Super Bowl
and losing, and beating Mahomes to get there. That's carrying him a lot, bro.
So why Jalen Hurts getting to the Super Bowl and then getting to it again and then beat Mahomes don't give him some grace?
You really want to know what it is? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It ain't that, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh, it definitely is that.
He ain't putting up the numbers like they like it. I think.
Why does that matter? It's fantasy football. I think this thing only is getting more and more traction because of fantasy football and people betting on it. If it was no fantasy football and betting, they wouldn't care about stats more.
You about to contradict yourself because last year,
I'll lie before I contradict myself.
Listen,
I'll lie before I contradict myself.
I know it. Last year we went 15-1, bro, and you were saying how Mahomes was regressing that year because the numbers ain't look the same. But if you look at it, we was winning games, 15-1. We was winning games. And what did I tell you?
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Listen,
you're a liar.
Are you lying or is he lying?
No, he's lying. and listen. And then during that time, I was telling you, bro, he's the best fourth quarter quarterback and the best third down quarterback. But what you're telling me, his stats don't say he's the best quarterback in the league.
Paris. You know I troll you all day and all night. When I said he was regressing, was this offseason. And I told you why. It wasn't because no stats. It was because he won a Super Bowl versus the 49ers. He lost it to the Eagles. And he missed the playoffs this year. That's the regression. I didn't say he was regressing because of stats. I said he's not the best quarterback no more.
I never knew how the team fluctuate is determined by QB's regression. I never knew that, but okay. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's the
QBs
case.
aren't defined by their record? So why is Sam Brady to go?
But I'm just saying, regression, like you saying regression like that, because that's the case. Then Tom Brady was regressing a lot during that 10-year fluctuate.
That's cool. But are you going to get back on top? Do you expect him to get back on top, right? You're not going to always keep progression. You're going to go up. You're going to come down. You're going to go up. You're going to come down. Mahomes is fucking falling off a cliff.
His play can be progression while the team is not winning. That's a different ball game.
Super Bowl. Lose the Super Bowl. Miss the playoffs. He's fell off a cliff. He might never make the Super Bowl again.
That's not true, bro.
I said he wasn't going to do nothing last year in the preseason pod. But
I've been saying that for the last 4 years.
I said it because I'm just comparing him to Tom Brady.
Too, nigga.
All right, let's go to the next
on
topic. Let's go to the next topic. So we got mini camp and all these workouts, OTAs happening right now. The Browns have started their OTAs. How do you guys see the Browns quarterback position playing out? Who do you see starting day one? Who do you see ending the season? Parents go first.
Honestly, it depends on the Deshaun Watson contract money situation. This is actually his last year of that deal.
I think they own $40 million this year.
So honestly, I think he actually gets a real shot to be a QB1. He'll go into a little competition and he'll win it. Because honestly, ain't nobody, even though this last year's deal, I don't believe nobody would trade for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe anybody would do that. Now, what I do believe may happen, I don't know. If Deshaun does somehow win, and what I would want to happen, and like certain teams can't get the quarterback they like, I wish somebody would trade for Shador. Get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody good trade for him. And
I don't think the Browns gonna do that.
I don't think the Browns will trade him because they'll probably ask for too much. Probably ask for a second round type. You know what I'm saying? They dumbass.
He worth it because he gonna make you money.
Exactly. Why is it dumb? He making them a lot of money. He made them so much money being on the bench.
So that's why I'm saying. That's why I don't know do it. But I think Deshaun does have a real chance. I actually want to see him get a real shot at playing again. I really do. Because I want to see, like, can he get... Because this nigga only 31, bro. Like, can you get back to at least 60% of Houston Deshaun?
He got Kaepernick.
At least 60. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know. Because he had a chance to play again in Cleveland, and that shit ain't look the same.
Kaepernick.
What do you mean by Kaepernick? What does that mean?
Spell on him. He ain't never going to be good again. Something's going on. They put a spell on that boy. There's no reason why he's not that good anymore. It's something wrong.
He was throwing for 120 yards, 160 yards, and then Joe Flacco come in and throw for 300.
It's a
Jameis Winston come in and throw for 300. Hey, man, what's going on, man?
Witchcraft. That's what it is. Voodoo doll. Something up with him. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him, in my opinion. I feel like they can do
Who's going to trade for him?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody trade for him.
Somebody's going to need a quarterback.
If somebody willing to trade for him mid-season, that means he's been playing good. So why would you trade him if he's playing good?
I don't think the Browns. I don't think the Browns will do it. I would say the Steelers. You know, Aaron Rodgers still on. You know, I'm playing that little fence, pitter paddling and shit. The Steelers say they not waiting on him. The Steelers say they ain't waiting on them no more.
If the Browns, if Deshaun Watson is trade worthy mid-season, that means he's playing well. Would you agree with that?
I'm talking about before the season, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody's trading for him right now.
Like,
nobody's trading for him right now.
Somebody ain't find the quarterback they want. You know what I'm saying?
I think somebody pick him up as a free agent, but I don't think nobody trade for him.
I can see a world where Shador plays well in the preseason and Deshaun still stays as backup in his trade bait, how Jameis Winston was trade bait. And they both play well. I can see it, and they still start Shador, even if they both play well.
Ain't nobody sitting on the bench as no trade bait, dog. With all that money out there, new coach.
It's 1 year.
So you think Shador gonna beat him out for the job and start?
If he plays well, yes. I don't know what's gonna happen.
If
they both play the same, Shador's gonna start.
Why? Why would the Browns do that? If they still gotta pay Deshaun Watson, if they both equal though. If they both equal, why would you buy shoes and never wear them?
Because you still got to break in the shoes, nigga. You keep him on the bench and you let him go.
But you say he's been playing well. So why would
they're both playing well?
Why would you put them?
But why not go with the younger guy?
Because you paying him $40 million to watch. You want to return on your investment.
You're gonna pay him. Ain't no point. The investment is Shador. He's making your money.
He's not. Back. He's a fifth-round pick. He's not.
He's making your money back.
He's a fifth-round pick.
Listen, he's making money again on the bench. He don't even got to play.
Exactly. So he could keep making money on the bench.
I just feel as though like if Deshaun just has to look good enough. He got a new coach, new OC. You know what I'm saying? He dealt with black quarterbacks before Todd Monken, so maybe he can get something out of him. I think
the best quarterback, the most athletic quarterback, the one that's always been better, more talented, is going to start. And that's by far Deshaun Watson. He was better in high school, better in college. He's better in the NFL.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. His Cleveland tenure and Shador's little 4-5 games, I go Shador over what I seen from Deshaun. But that shit in Cleveland, that shit ain't look good from Deshaun, man.
He was 5-1. He was 5-1 in 2023 before he got hurt. I don't care about stats. You know me. You know me. I don't care about stats. Because Shador was 7 picks, 10.
Yeah, I forgot because this man say Jimmy D did his job throwing the ball 8
Jimmy
times.
G did his against Aaron Rodgers. He did his fucking job. He won the game. I don't care about stats. I don't care about stats. But yeah, I think Deshaun Watson's gonna win the job, and I think he's gonna, as long as he don't get hurt, finish throughout the season. Shador can stay on the sideline, keep doing podcasts with his brother, because his brother is crazy. Did y'all see his top 5 safeties of all time list?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I see why his ass out the league already.
Man, but again, what you just asked me, do I want to give you my personal, or do I want to give you the top 5 that'll be respected? You remember I asked you that? What you said? What would you white folks talk about?
That's not his personal top 5 list.
How you know?
Has to be.
CJ, no, that's probably the top 5 that looked out for him.
CJ Gardner had a gun to his head.
Something.
But think about
Deshaun.
The players it fits the type of player he is. So again, it might be just his personal list.
Jesse Bates is not the same type of player he is.
I mean, hey, maybe like the ball hawk. Jesse Bates was actually like that in Atlanta, man.
He wasn't killing shit. Come across the
middle. Nah, he wasn't killing shit.
Yeah,
but he picking shit though. I give him that.
Shiloh ain't picking nothing. He had 2 picks in 20 games in Colorado.
That was it. Maybe he just liked the ball hawk in him. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
He liked the thought of it.
Shador,
that nigga, but I like Julio.
Shador, I don't. Shador, he's not that good. He's never been that talented. He's not that good. He's accurate with the football. He's got the name. Without Travis Hunter, what is he? 7 touchdowns, 10 picks?
I ain't let you doing like that. You say you don't care about stats. You say you don't care about stats.
What's his record? What's his record? What's his record? What's his record?
What's the Browns' record?
What's
the Browns' record? What was the record? What, 2 or 3?
2 and 4, 2 and 5, I think. Then he started 7, 8 games.
I don't know if he started that, man. Let me go see.
I think he started like 7 games.
That's a lot of
6,
games
7
right there.
games. It was like 2 and 4.
Nah, he was 3 and 4. He was 3 and 4. No, one game under 500.
Okay. Deshaun Watson was 5-1 before he got hurt. 2023.
Shit, the Browns better team back there. They had Nick Chubb toting that thing. Hold on, they had Nick Chubb toting that. Yeah, exactly.
Why you bring up the Chubbs? Why you bring up the Chubbs?
Nick Chubb was toting that pig skin. While Deshaun was going for 150.
They had a good running back last year.
He ain't no Chubb.
He's not Chubb, but he was balling last year.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
He ain't Chubb. Don't do that.
Chubby top 10 all time to me. You know that already.
Yeah, I don't know about top 10, but
he's top 10 to me. He's my top 10 favorite. I love the way he runs. This man Quinshon Junkin, bad last year.
He's nice, but he a rookie though, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't had no Zeke rookie year or no Kareem Hunt rookie year.
He averaged 3.6 yards a carry. I thought he was breaking stuff. Quinshon Junkin.
I thought you said you don't care about stats.
He was cracking in an air game.
Running backs, I care about stats.
Hey, but Trev, do you see how you just said, "Damn, I thought he was toting it," because you looked at the film instead of looking at them numbers. And the film said,
I think like Wu said, it was in the pass game.
But not even in game. But the film says this guy's a player. But if you look at his number, you be like, that's why I say watch the film. Just cut tape on him. That's it. You know, some players you got to do that, bro. That's what with Jalen Hurts.
These stats.
Look at Jalen Hurts. People look at Jalen Hurts stats and be like, But if you cut the tape on, hey man, he doing what he got to do. I'm just saying.
These stats don't show what I've seen on film. It must have been somebody else.
What the film said.
Anyways, The film said Jalen Hurts has been in the playoffs 5 times in 5 years. Been to the Super Bowl 2 times in 5 years. One of the best quarterbacks in history to start their season.
But what the stats? What the
To
numbers?
start their career.
What
The numbers. The numbers say he's been better than Mahomes the last 3 years.
What the numbers say?
The numbers say he's been better than Mahomes in the last 5 years. I mean, last 3 years. That's what the numbers say.
And who had more consistency as an offense?
Y'all had the same offensive coordinator.
We didn't have no consistency as an offense.
Y'all had the same offensive coordinator. Hi, you should ask a different question. No, you should ask a different question. I won.
No. Because when it comes to consistency, when it comes to skill groups, weapons, guys being injured.
You didn't ask that shit. You didn't ask that. You said
that's the consistency I talk about.
Lane Johnson? Lane Johnson? He's been hurt. He's hurt almost every other week. He missed the last 7 games last year. AJ Brown? AJ Brown?
AJ Brown missing games like that. He only missed like 3 games.
He missed 2 games last year and he missed 4 the year before. You want to keep going? Smitty missed 2 games that year. Dallas Goedert missed 4 that year.
Rasheed Rice missed the whole season. Rasheed Rice missed another.
Who
6
cares
games.
about him? He likes to correct cars. Who cares?
He's our primary target. The same way.
But he's not good as AJ Brown. He's not good as Lane Johnson. He's more replaceable. He's more replaceable. He's more replaceable. No, it's not. That's not.
That's maybe the reason why Jalen Hurts got better stats than Mahomes.
Why?
Exactly my point, brother.
Why?
Look what you just said. You just said Rasheed Rice is a nobody.
Anyways, we're going to the next. I didn't say he's a nobody. I say he's more replaceable than AJ Brown.
I had a picture
What?
for y'all.
You said what?
Well, let's keep going.
What you said, Will? Jalen Hurts, the last 3 seasons, better completion percentage, less total yards, better touchdown to interception ratio, better quarterback rating.
Win total. You say you don't care about stats.
I don't see win total up here. I don't.
Exactly. Let's go.
What's the win total? In the last 3 years, they both won 1 Super Bowl.
No. Total wins. Playoff wins. Total wins. Playoff wins. Super Bowl wins in the last 3 years.
One each.
1 loss each, 1 win each.
No,
nigga. Bro, we went back to back. What are you talking about?
No, they've been through. What do you mean? In the last 3 years, San Francisco y'all won, Eagles y'all lost, and y'all missed the playoffs.
Okay, if you're gonna include
He got you barely. He got you barely. You also Hey,
let's not
no, but I think these stats.
Playoffs only got 4. Y'all got way
these
more.
stats ain't last year. This is that 3-year run of the Super Bowls. For sure.
No, it's not. It's last year.
This can't. Mahomes can't have the same amount of games as could play if it's including last year. This has to be.
It's including the playoffs too.
I don't think so though.
No, that don't say include playoffs. That don't say include playoffs.
Mahomes only
That's
missed
last 3 seasons.
what 7 games last year.
I feel like more than that. I just feel like this might. It might be. I don't know. I don't.
No,
I think
I don't know.
this might be the 3 years before this previous year that we just had.
No, it's this last year. It makes my argument better. Anyways, you can take that off the screen rule.
Look at the weapons you got compared to us, though, bro. That's what I'm saying. That defeats your argument.
Y'all got Andy Reid. That's better than any weapon we got.
Man, look. Okay, we had Andy Reid when we had Alex Smith, and what was Andy winning before that? I love Big Red, but what was he winning before that?
He was.
So you rather take AJ Brown or Andy Reid to start your team? AJ Brown or Andy Reid? Who you taking?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might take AJ. I can get Sean McVay. If I get Sean McVay, hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, I'll put this on the right hand, bro. I got a video of me real deal saying I wanted Andy Reid fired, bro, because Trail, you was there, bro. I had enough, bro. I had enough. His clock management, everything, bro. Like it was bad, bro.
So and fire him now and get Nick Sirianni.
And literally 15 came in and saved.
Fire him and get Nick Sirianni.
15 saved his career, bro.
Fire Andy Reid and get Nick Sirianni.
Nah, hell no, I ain't going for that. I don't know what that man do. I don't know what he do over there. I don't know what.
Why don't you get in the middle? Or put Pierce in the middle.
What phase of the team he got?
Oh. All right, so let's go to the next topic.
Oh, yes,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got Paris's receiver comparisons coming out the draft this year. We got Makai Lemon, Jordan Tyson, Omar Cooper, Denzel Boston, and Cardinal Tate. Let them talk about it first, Woo. Or you can bring it up. It's cool. Go ahead, Paris.
All right. Listen, man, I don't watch a little bit of these. I don't watch everybody. Makai Lemon, he's literally like a carbon copy of Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's not as fast, but he has deceptive speed. He's not slow, but it don't look like he running fast. But I don't think I ever seen him get caught. But he has great hands. He's a great contested catch guy. Real versatile, crafty route runner. You know what I'm saying? Has yak ability. The only thing is he only had 1 year of elite production, and that was in 2025, his last year. So that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? You coming off your best year, going into the league. Maybe you can keep that going, keep that flow going. But I like him though. He'll be a valuable asset. Working the
Who's this
slot.
comp?
I said Amon-Ra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Jordan
hold
Tyson.
on. Let you know what I'm saying? Let us comment a little bit on that.
Okay.
All right, well, go ahead. What you think? Can't hear you. You on mute.
My bad. I was trying to make sure I don't cut him off like you. But I think that's a good comparison. I don't know if Amon-Ra St. Brown good as like contested catches like Makai Lemon. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You
So
correct.
That's why I said Makai, he's a better contested catch.
yeah, so he like he might be a little better compared. He needs a little better compare. It's a good comparison, especially for the routes, but catching, damn. Who got
That's
good
just
catch?
one aspect of the thing though. Like I can't just his catching, because he catch like this, that's what he play like. Now I'm looking at
Right.
like his entire
Line up
like when I
everywhere
look
type shit.
not even that. When I look at him, what player comes to mind when the way he runs his routes, the way he runs
play
after the
style.
catch, the way he sets up everything, his movements, who does he kind of mimic a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of has that a little bit. And like that's what we kind of get like the little short choppy steps. You know what I'm saying? Really get in and out of breaks, real crafty, smart with setting up his routes. Like he even, went to the same school, everything. So like it really fits for real.
I think the Amon-Ra St. Brown comparison is good, but I think he's a better swooped up Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's a Hall of Fame Amon-Ra St. Brown. So if there was a category of all the different Amon-Ras, I think he'd be the best one. I coached against someone who was at Los Al. He was nice. We know his contested catches is one of the best in the draft. I'm not sure if Amon-Ra had at USC. He has very explosive return ability in his game with as good as he is at receiver. He's a very good punt returner and a really good kick returner. Break tackles. He blocks very well. I'm not sure how much Amon-Ra really blocks, but
He blocks.
He blocks for sure.
He's one of those that inserts in the C gap, take on a linebacker.
Okay.
He blocks. He do that.
is it effective like Makai's though?
You see they run game, it gotta be shit. If he keep doing it and shit, and they ain't gonna keep putting nobody out there who can't get it done.
Well, they always put that dude Tesla out there when they get most of their big runs out too, and an extra lineman. But anyways, I think it's a good comp. Go ahead, next one.
Jordan Tyson, to me, he's like a poor man Garrett Wilson. When I say poor man Garrett Wilson, if Garrett Wilson's a 10, he's like a 5. He's like, he's half of what that is. He got injury concerns, real major injury concerns, bro. Like he only got 1 year of elite production, but that injury concern is kind of big. Like he got hurt his freshman year towards ACL. He missed all the sophomore year. He had his breakout year. That junior year was like that real elite production, but shit, he broke his collarbone that year. And then last year he missed 3 games with a hamstring. So it just, had 2 major surgeries already, you know what I'm saying? But he's a sticky route runner. He has a real unique, flashy play style. Like if you watch him, it's kind of unorthodox with the way Garrett Wilson is. If you ever really study Garrett Wilson, it's a little unorthodox. It's not really the conventional way of route running. is like out of the like his body is out of frame when he runs his routes, but he's always under control. You never really see him fall, slipping out of routes. He sort of has that in him. Like you could tell he's real flashy. I actually like his route running because it's different. It's unique. It's effective. Just got injury concerns.
Keep going. Just finish one. Then we'll talk about it. Actually.
Oh, all right. Omar Cooper, to me, he's the wide receiver version of Deebo Samuel. You know how Deebo is more of a running back playing receiver. Omar Cooper is like a receiver that could like kind of play that running back style. Yak, get him reverses, toss out the backfield, bubble screens, tunnel screens. But he's more of a complete receiver than Deebo. He can actually come in and out of breaks, set you up with a double move. He has some speed, but he's a real clutch player. I actually watched the Penn State game, that whole game, man. That last drive, he made like a little fourth down catch over the middle, and then he had that crazy touchdown catch, I think, to tie it. But he's a tough runner, you know what I'm saying? Great production. Got coached up under looks like a good college coach, so he might be. Well, we don't know how Cignetti players do in the NFL, so we don't really know just yet. But played on a natty team, so he know what it take to win. He's not for everybody. I put it that way. I don't think everybody will be able to use him right for real, because you have to get him some touches out the backfield. He ain't really your true conventional receiver for real. But Denzel Boston, to me, is like a Drake London, Michael Pittman. He's in that 6'4", line him up out wide, right on the numbers, keep him on one side, take advantage of his height, take advantage of his size. He plays big. He plays what his size indicates. He probably got the most, when I say consistent production out of everybody. Everybody only got mainly 1 year of really elite production. He got back-to-back 800 yards, 9+ seasons. So he's productive. Got punt return ability. I actually seen that on film where he made some guys miss too. So that's actually kind of good coming from somebody that's 6'4". So you know what I'm saying? So that means that he got good yak ability. He ain't just a big body that just go down off of one tackle. You know what I'm saying? He actually might be like a good top 15, top 20 when it turns a yak as a receiver, and that's actually big coming from somebody that's 6'4". Carnell Tate, me and Trail kind of went back and forth on this, but just the way I see it, looking at it, he's like a poor man George Pickens. Like I say, like George at a 10, he's at like a 5. It's like a smooth, silky route runner to be 6'4". Like George is about 6'4" too. Real silky, smooth, could run routes, and you wouldn't think somebody that big could be like that smooth in and out they breaks. But he has deep ball ability, just like George. Yak ability to go up over 2 people. He know how to work the sideline. Has route running ability, especially being at Ohio State. He always had that 1 year production. I think he's made to be a number 2, maybe a number 3 in the league. He's always been behind like the little generational all-time Ohio State receivers. Like he was behind Marvin Harrison Jr. and now he was behind Jeremiah Smith. So kind of always been in the shadows. He might mess around and be like in the shadows in the league, depending on where he go. Jacoby Lane, to me, he's like the new gen of Mike Evans. It was kind of hard to compare him because looking on film, you never really seen a receiver with like that body, that height, that body frame playing the way he do. Like he's 6'4". I don't even think he weighed 190 at the most, maybe. But he plays like he's 5'11", 200. Like he plays like he try to be more shifty than Mekhi Lemon. Like if you watch him at the line, he's not really the big guy. Denzel Boston just finna run past you, get physical, break you off. He might make a move here and there, but he just finna win at the line with his physicality. Him, he actually gonna try to work his feet, work his hips, use his eyes, get you to open up and come back the other way. Real great hands, contested catch. He's a flashy player too, being 6'4". He sort of has flash in his play style as well. He had a breakout season, sort of, if you look at it, but he never really had more than 50 catches in the season. I don't know if he really a high volume guy. He had 12 TDs though last year, so he could be a good red zone target. But his best thing is his ability to track the ball. And when I say like he has that flash in his game, you might see like that Odell fat like I might fuck around and just grab this one hand and hold it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen that numerous of times from him. I actually seen him go across the middle, take some big shots, which is actually pretty surprising. As somebody his friend, I just wonder if he can stay healthy. If used in the right system, he actually could be nice. For real, for real.
He was hurt, I think, to start the year too, this past season. Well, what you think about this? These comparisons, and do you agree with all of them, or do you got any differences?
My first question is this your top 6 receivers out of the draft?
I think this is the top consensus. I think this is what they got. Top 6 overall in the
I
media.
like Casey Conception out of Texas A&M.
He's nice. He's nice.
He nice too. He kind of put me in the mind. He kind of put me in the mind of Waddle. If I watch him a little bit, like he's sort of like Waddle a little bit.
I heard somebody else say that today.
Like who?
I think like Jalen Waddle.
Oh, Jalen Waddle.
I think he's the second best slot guy. Because all these other dudes, they can play outside. Some of them can play outside and slot. Mekhi Lemon, I think he can play outside a little bit and mostly slot, but he's mostly a slot guy. I think Mekhi Lemon is the best slot guy, and Casey is the second best slot guy. But you got anything else you want to talk about in this last one before I go?
No, you go ahead.
All right. I think a couple of these, I don't agree with a couple of these. I think Jordan Tyson, I wouldn't give him Garrett Wilson. I would give him more of a Odell. He got Odell juice. When you see him catch the ball and his run after catch ability, he got some of that Odell yard after catch ability. Some of that juice. I don't know if he got the hands as Odell, but some of that juice with the ball in his hands, he got some of that juice in him. I don't think. Wiggle. Yeah, he got a little some of that.
I don't know because I done seen Odell take a slant for 70, take a slant for 80. I don't know if he has that in him. I don't know if he got that in him.
I think I think he got that Odell juice. I seen him catch and run. He got that juice to me. Let's see if we could show a little something of him. But I think he got that Odell juice to me. Can y'all see it?
Hold on.
He got a little juice to me.
See, like if you ever watch Garrett Wilson, then like watching this, you can sort of see like a little bit of that Garrett Wilson.
Well, I think Garrett Wilson, he's like top 15. He's not all that. Look at the juice. He's got different juices. No. He got different.
No,
he's a different athlete to me. Yeah, Odell is, but I'm saying look like what I'm saying about Odell look like he's the best athlete on the field when I see him play. You could tell Odell when he played, he was the most elusive. He was the best athlete on the team.
Have you seen Garrett Wilson coming out of college?
Garrett Wilson is mid. Don't bring him up to me, please.
Have you ever watched him coming out of college? No, yes, like I'm being for real.
Me too. You know, I've always thought he was mid. Not mid, but he wasn't the top.
Come on, bro. Like, that man putting 1,000 yards with garbage cans throwing the ball, man.
He said garbage cans. Like, that's like Odell to me. That's just my opinion.
I done seen Garrett Wilson make that. I done seen him make some fire shit at Ohio State, boy.
I'm not saying Garrett Wilson is bad, but he's just not that dude to me.
Like it just
that like Travis Hunter.
Nah,
I think Travis did have a play like that.
Just like that, I think we saw it at UCLA.
Yeah,
nice little jump pass on the quarterback. I ain't seen that. Running to his leg, go back, Trail. Running to his leg, jump pass.
Did you see him stay in bounds though? Yeah. Did you see him stay in bounds though?
Reggie Bush style.
Do you see him stand down? This is what I mean by the Odell juice. Like he's just like a different athlete to me.
That's a great play. Is that quarterback in the draft?
Nah, he coming
I
back.
don't think so.
That's
Can you put the list back up?
That's
Sam Leavitt.
Sam
Leavitt.
Leavitt.
Heavy.
I think I like the Drake London and Denzel Boston comparison. I like the Omar Cooper Debo thing. My question: do you think Mekhi Lemon is sort of that same thing too? I think he could probably catch some
I
passes
don't
in the
know.
backfield.
But I'm saying I don't know if you can hand him the ball like Omar Cooper. He could get some touch like how Debo.
Well,
he's
he's from California. He's a California kid, so he could do anything.
I don't know that.
He's better in Florida.
So
anyway,
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Mekhi for sure could take a screen and go. He just
Yeah.
ain't really do it at USC. We saw it a lot in high school.
Line them up.
He's talking about handing the ball off.
Line them up at the eye.
No, but I think he could do some zone read and some talk. He could do a
I
toss.
think if he could return the ball, I feel like he could do them zone reads for sure.
Nah, that's different. Deshaun Jackson to return the ball. You ain't putting those zone reading Deshaun Jackson hands. Nah, it's different.
Like
Tyreek
Tyreek Hill had that ability. You can put him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Ball, you know what I'm saying?
I think Mekhi got a little bit of that.
I wouldn't put Deshaun Jackson back there, but I wouldn't tell him no.
Percy had that ability. Put him at running back hand the ball.
You saying that because they just chunky.
That's a good comp Percy for KC.
Yeah.
No, for KC Concepcion to me. I like that.
College Percy Harvin?
No. I'll say he's a little below like a Tavon Austin. He sort of has that.
Yeah.
Speed factor,
But I thought Tavon was. I think Tavon was lower than Percy too.
Yeah, Tavon lower than Percy. Yeah. Percy was dynamic, bro. Like that. And I hated that nigga in college. But when he got to the league, he became my favorite player, bro.
My Carnell Tate. I really disagree with this one. This is one I disagree with the most, I think. To me, he is overrated. I think he's just getting so much publicity because these GMs and these media dudes, they're afraid that he might end up turning to be one of these great Ohio State receivers. We never heard this dude's name until after the season. For the 3 or 4 years he was at Ohio State, he was never considered the best dude at not one time. But since they had Chris Olave, they've had Garrett Wilson, they had all these dudes come out, they think, oh, he has to be this level. But I don't think he's that level. To me, my comp for him is Darius Slayton for the Giants. I don't see him win consistently one-on-one. I don't see him winning consistently against press. I don't see him doing too much yards at the catch. I see him running a lot of posts, a lot of goals against off and zone coverage. Coaches can manipulate that. Coaches can manipulate the safety eyes. Nah, I'm George Pickens right now.
Right now he might hit this slant.
He might be the Michael Pittman instead
of
Boston.
George could win one-on-one. I don't think this dude could win one-on-one. I think he's a Darius Slayton. Put him at a Z and run a post. He's a post after you look at front side. Oh shit, the safety jumped over by the tight end, throw the post, and then he'll be able to jump over the dude. He is Darius Slayton. No, Juju Smith. He could win one-on-one. Juju Smith was better yards at the catch to me.
Yeah, Juju used to work the middle of the field. He ain't gonna be working the middle of the field that often. He gonna be boundary, working the outside, working over top.
This dude to me is exactly what you said, a 2 or a 3 in the offense. To me, he's Darius Slayton.
That what he's gonna be.
Now, Jacoby Lane.
That's crazy.
You got to think about it, though. Most of that's what he was in college. Like you was behind Marvin Harrison Jr. Then you was behind Jeremiah Smith for 2 years. So it's just you only been there. You only been there for 3 years.
So if he goes to the Giants, that'd be a good pick for them because he'll be next to.
Yes, you already next to Malik Neighbors.
He'll be number 3.
Who number 2?
He'll be number 3. They slot. He gone? Oh. Tennessee. I thought he got another slot too, though.
It was just him.
They ain't got no name solidified, wherever it is.
Yeah, so he gonna come in as a he gonna come in as a.
Is Darius Slayton still there?
Shit, I don't even know.
He probably riding in there.
Nah, Jacoby Lane. To me, this is who I would give. T. Higgins comp, or with the ability to catch like a Pickens. I would mix him with T. Higgins and Pickens.
I can see T a little bit,
To
but
me,
the reason
they're
I
the
say
same.
new gen might because like he's that 6'5" kind of slender receiver. You know, Mike used to try to get a little finesse. That's why I say
Yeah.
Gen Z version. You know, the Gen Z version, that new age version, they just put their own little spin to everything. That's him. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally has that flashiness to his game, to where you 6'5" and you doing these Devontae Adams releases at the line. Like you doing, like you really setting it, but and it's working.
Yeah,
Like
but sometimes he get jammed up
trying to,
too.
yeah, but you 6'5", you trying to hurt somebody, bro. Like what we doing, bro? Come on, bro. Like he has flash to his game. You know he got made it flash. A lot of times you don't even got to go up with two hands. You go up with one just because you know you can. So that
Yeah,
was saying like that's that new gen Mike Evans. Cause Mike Evans used to be embarrassing like that and try to embarrass you.
let's go to this next topic. Who is one? Speaking of Jacoby Lane, this is my answer. Who is one underrated, under talked about prospect in this draft, any position that you will bet will have a nice impact on the team that they go to? I think for me, I'll go first. I think it's Jacoby Lane. I think no matter what team he goes to, he's going to be a key contributor and he's going to help win a couple games as a second, third round pick. And he's not getting that much talk.
I don't know about every team though. You know, certain teams ain't gonna use it right. You know, certain teams ain't
Yeah,
gonna use it
but
right.
the majority.
Like
The majority.
imagine you go to Baltimore.
I think
I
that'd be
don't know
good.
if they get used right.
No, but if he go to Baltimore, like you said, right, he make those crazy catches. He got some juice to him. Just imagine when Lamar Jackson does his running around the pocket for 5 seconds and he just throw the ball
I
up.
mean, yeah. But I say a team, even though you don't like Joe Burrow, a team like the Bengals,
It's not
a
that I don't
team.
like Joe Burrow. He's just been to the playoffs 2 times in 6 years, and
Okay, but
he's talked about like he's the second best quarterback in the NFL.
matter of fact, prime example, go to Tampa. Mike Evans just left.
That'd
Tampa
be
would be
good.
perfect for him. Tampa
That'd be
would be
good.
perfect for him.
That'd be good. So who
Tampa
is
be-
your guy, Paris?
I already told you, bro. Harold Perkins, LSU.
Who was that?
He
The
we already
linebacker.
talked-
I only know about him because of the game. He 96 speed. He must be some type of freak athlete.
Real talk. His freshman year, I got put up on him watching, like, just randomly, doing bowl season. You just want to watch some bowl
Yeah.
games. And, like, you just like, damn, bro, I don't be want to watch this team. Well, I seen LSU in the bowl game. I'm like, you know what? I watched it. Matter of fact, it was,
Jaden
who was the
Daniels?
quarterback? No, yeah, Jordan Daniels. The year that he didn't play. That was Harold Perkins' freshman year.
Uh-huh.
I watched it. But that nigga had number 40. He playing strictly DN, pass rusher. Jet had like 3 sacks that game.
Damn.
The second year, like real talk, the second year they moved him to off ball linebacker.
Off-ball?
Jet had like 4 picks. Still blitzing. Bro, the nigga can literally play off ball, compare pass rush. He kind of has that Michael Parsons off ball pass rusher. Blitz through the A gap.
I ain't heard his name either.
Pass, he could literally pass drop. And I tell you, I hope we get him because again, we lost Leo Chanel. If you watch our tape, Leo
I knew
Chanel.
you was gonna want him. Let
But
me
listen,
guess. Let me guess. He from Florida too?
Nah, he's from Louisiana.
Oh, he might be good then.
But listen, it is nigga. But nah, you remember if you ever watched that game, Leo Chanel used to line up on the edge and rush the passer, drop in the coverage, guarding tight ends, dropping the flat.
Mhm.
He could be that weak side linebacker for us. Now, either way he go, if they literally let him rush the passer, drop in the coverage, do it all instead of just you strictly one,
Mhm.
he'll flourish. He'll flourish for real. That boy is nice.
I never heard of him. I gotta look him up. Who's your guy?
The guy I've been recruiting for the Colts. They was
You're not in
talking
the
about
camera.
Huh?
Get in the camera. You're not in the camera. There you go.
I've been talking about him I've been looking for him for the Colts because he was a star. His name, the linebacker from Texas Tech. They
You
don't even
sending
buy
to
him.
Chris Ballard?
Talk to him. Because we a linebacker. We ain't got nothing in that linebacker spot. But Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech, turnover machine,
Hey,
Dick Buckus award winning,
I
and
feel as
they
though
got
we might fuck around and drop him just because Pat like the nigga.
like, and then on top of that, they got these other dudes in front of them. I get they played for what was it, Ohio State and all that, but bro is literally he's on offense running the ball. He get fumbles, picks, led in tackles. Bro is a freak too, Jacob Rodriguez. So I think and he gonna go probably second round. I feel like he gonna be a instant plug and play, can make tackles and got a nice frame to him too. I think he like 6'2", 240. So Jacob Rodriguez.
How much time we got?
We had 1 hour and 5. I was gonna bring up I know you said something, but I feel like we should touch up on this for sure because we have not talked about it yet.
Go ahead, bring it up.
And it's gonna be easy because we talked about it, but we ain't talked about it on here. And that is so you can talk some more about
Ooh.
the trade, the Dexter Lawrence
Oh.
trade.
Okay.
The Bengals trade their 10th overall pick to the New York Giants in exchange for Dexter Lawrence, 28-year-old defensive tackle coming off of, they say, a down year with 0.5 sacks. Go, Tro, go.
I think this is a good trade, great trade for the Bengals. Dexter Lawrence has been a top 5 D tackle. He's been a top 5 D tackle. Where's hey Jit?
Hey, Pinky.
I'm on the way, Jit.
All right, well.
My phone about to die.
You good? I think this is a great trade for the Bengals. I don't think no D tackle, probably the lineman overall,
Or defensive player.
that they could draft will have the impact as Dexter Lawrence. He's been a top 5 D tackle ever since probably his second or third year in the NFL. Stats don't always tell the story. These media guys, Shannon Sharpe is starting to turn into one of them, always want to define the success of a defensive lineman with sacks. It's not always about sacks, dog. What about the pressure you put?
I think he was trolling. I don't know if he was serious. I think he was trolling Ocho.
Shannon always talking about sacks. He always talking about sacks. Everybody. Sacks. Not always about sacks, especially with
would
D
get you
lineman.
paid.
He's a 1 tech.
That would get you paid though.
He's not
Ain't
even a
gonna lie.
3 tech. He got paid $28 million just now.
He's a run stopper.
But
What's that,
hey,
Will?
What?
Where the fuck is that champ
but
at?
you got to think about it though. Even
What
though
you got
Aaron
again?
Donald,
What you say, Wolf?
Wait, we gotta wait till he get back in the camera. He got us all upside down. I can't even see. Oh, there we go.
that's what I'm saying. Even though Aaron Donald and JJ Watt used to start the run, them 20 sacks, them 18
All right.
sacks,
So let me ask you a question.
that
Do
shit
you
got him
think-
paid.
Do you think Jordan Davis had a good year last year? Good, great, average, mediocre, what?
He had a good year. And it's good enough to get him paid.
A level between 1 and 10. How good of a year you think he had?
I give him an 8.
8. I'll give him an 8 too. He had 2 or 3 sacks, I think.
Yeah.
He's a
But you
1
guess
tech,
what?
just like Dexter Lawrence. His job is to clog the run.
But let me ask you something. If you go from down there 10 sacks to a half a sack, what we doing?
That's just a bonus, though. I take the 10 sacks as a bonus. I don't care about sacks. If you can stop the run, they had a bad run defense too.
But I guess I'm different because, even though he
Because
played
you like
D
Chris
tackle-
Jones.
No,
Because you like Chris Jones.
even though he played D tackle, he's a more do it all D lineman. So it's just like with him, like bro, we need these sacks from you. Even though the pressures are cool, we done seen you get pressures and the quarterbacks still get away and make the play. No, we need the sack. That one I don't like them pressures. I done seen plenty of niggas. George beat up top when it comes to pressures. That nigga only had 6 sacks last year, and you seen what happened. Why you think we out here trying to get another DN in the top 10? And we just paid you 90-something mil. Why? Because that shit ain't working. You know what I'm
I
saying? You
think
get a lot of pressure. You just don't finish the play.
pressures can lead to more turnovers than sacks can.
Depends on who you pressuring. You can pressure Josh Allen. All you gonna do is just run out the back door and pick up 15 on the ground. You can pressure Joe Burrow. All you gonna do is just flip that thing out to Jamar for a good 20-yard pass. Come on, bro. Now we need you to get him on the ground.
I feel like
That's not true.
the trade
I don't
is
believe
good
it.
because what they not
seen
talking about is the presence he bring on the D line. Bro be getting double teamed. He's causing one-on-ones.
Exactly.
And I feel like what it's gonna do for them
It's
is
not always about
the
sacks
young
for
dude
me.
they got, Shamar Stewart at the edge.
Mentor.
It's finna unleash him on the edge. He's finna have a good year.
Hey, bro, you know he was never a sack master even in college.
Ooh,
That's okay.
Ooh.
He don't know what it's like to get to the quarterback like
Shamar
that.
Stewart.
He don't know what it's
That's
like to
you don't have to when you got a nigga pushing up that middle. Ain't nothing like pressure up the middle compared to off the edge.
Paris.
One thing I can
We
say,
can't even hear you because you're talking like this.
one thing I can say, this was a big draft. This was a big move because I forgot that they signed Jonathan Allen. So like
Paris.
they run defense is finna be amazing.
Paris, would you believe me if I tell you the two Super Bowl teams for the Eagles didn't have one dude, I think, over 7 sacks both years?
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
You talking about the winning? You talking about the winning? Y'all winning season?
Yes, 2017 and 2024. No one had over 7 sacks each of those years. Look it up.
Hold on. But y'all probably had multiple people though with sacks. Y'all ain't just have no 2 or 3 people with that. You know.
2024, we had 34 as a team sacks. It's not always about sacks, and we was one of the best defenses. 2024. Would you agree with that?
Hold on. But 2024, y'all D line was great because of what y'all did in the Super Bowl against Asaya O-line and other shit. But y'all offense, y'all run game specifically is what led y'all to y'all Super Bowl.
Our defense was awesome. Are you crazy? 2024?
If you don't got Saquon running for 2,000 and doing what he doing in the that championship game against the Rams, I don't know if you win.
You don't know if we win what?
The Super Bowl. Imagine if y'all had Miles Sanders instead of Saquon. Same the defense with Quinion and Cooper DeJean and all them, but instead of Saquon,
we were the number one total defense in 2024. Pass defense, we was number one in 2024. Run defense, we was 10. Hold on. You just said our defense wasn't that. You just lied. 2024 was the number one total defense in yards. Was the number one total pass defense in yards. Was the number 10 rush defense in yards. What was we in points? Scoring defense was number 2. We had an elite defense, dog. We didn't have over 34 sacks. It's not always about sacks. How much sacks did the Seahawks have this year?
I would say the bottom line is Dexter Lawrence is going to create opportunities. Brian Burns had 17 sacks last year. He was double teamed 70%. Dexter Lawrence double teamed 70%.
Wasn't he the second most in the NFL? And the year before, he was the number one. The year he had 9 sacks, he was double teamed.
Just imagine if the Giants actually passed rush Abdul Carter or somebody full time. They kept doing some funky shit.
Hold on, wait. Just imagine if the Giants got a lead in some games.
Oh,
they're never playing ahead. They're always playing from behind.
And he still got 17 sacks.
It's crazy.
That's a lot of sacks for one player.
Bro, Brian Burns was getting that's a lot of sacks, but he was getting sacks like that when he was in Carolina. Maybe not 17.
Guess who was in the middle? Derek Brown. That's a good D tackle.
I say he was.
That's what it is. The D tackle it's gonna cause crazy sacks. I'm telling you, quarterback rather have some off the edge than up that middle, right in front of him.
No, not everybody. You don't do that to non-more.
Why would you bring up like one of the best dudes ever? He's about to say, "What about Myles Garrett?" It's an anomaly.
Okay. What about the Texans?
Buddha said he was number 1 last year.
Burns.
You said, what about the Texans?
Yeah, Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, both on the edges.
What about them?
They getting money on the edges. Who out there clogging that middle? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who they got in the middle.
You feel me?
What that
nobody
mean,
good enough. Nobody good enough to where you're. Nobody good enough to where you're.
Okay, so when what's his name? That was on the Eagles. That went to Tampa Bay. That was on the Cardinals. Hassan Reddick. When he was getting 14 sacks on the Eagles, what we have in the middle? Fletcher Cox.
Hey.
It's that presence, dog.
Not all the time.
How much more time we got? Are we done? Well, I don't hear you guys.
I said we finished.
Oh,
We just hit over an hour. I said we got people in the chat. We got Buddha and George in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Welcome, Sleepy G, my guy. Hit the
Buddha.
Sleepy G. Hey, Paris. When we say hit the Sleepy G, you gotta do this.
What the fuck is that?
That's how he stay up.
That's what he said.
That's how he stay up. That's why his name's Sleepy G.
Support all day.
That's my God.
Stand
We
back.
done or we got one more topic?
What topic you had in mind?
Who would y'all say has been the, I don't want to say best because the Chiefs won so much. Overall, who's the better conference, the AFC or NFC? What I think is, let me go first. What I'm thinking. I think the NFC is clearly the better conference. I think the AFC clearly has the most talented quarterbacks. But I think the NFC teams are better. When you take in the roster of the Eagles, the roster of the Packers, the roster of the 49ers they've had the last couple of years. So I'm going based off like the last 4 or 5 years. The roster of the Eagles, the roster of the Packers, the roster of the 49ers, the roster of the Lions, the roster of who else has some good? Vikings had a couple good rosters in there. This past year, the Seahawks roster. I think the NFC has better teams.
I wish we had a true Pro Bowl. We could easily talk about it. We don't got that shit.
I think the AFC got the more talented quarterbacks, and the NFC got the best teams.
The AFC is probably more top heavy. The NFC is more balanced. The NFC is more balanced. The AFC is more top heavy.
Who on the AFC got a better roster? No. Who on the AFC got a better roster than the Eagles over the last 5 years?
Over the last 5 years?
Yeah, let's say 3 to 4 years. Just talk about the entire roster, players, 53-man roster. Yeah. You'll put the Ravens up there, right? All right. So we'll go to the 49ers.
Listen, having a good roster don't mean nothing. I got a lot of names, but what's the win total? What we winning? What we winning?
You just talking about rosters?
What's the win total?
Yeah, I'm saying like the best teams.
It ain't going by roster names. We're going by wins. We ain't finna go by roster names and who
rosters. The 49ers the last 4 years had a lot of wins. The Eagles the last 4 years have a lot of wins.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And you got the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs who don't got a lot. You got the Chiefs who don't got a stat roster and got a lot of wins. Again,
that's what I'm saying. I think the AFC has more talented.
We're more top heavy.
The AFC has more talented QBs. I would say the Chiefs don't have a crazy roster. They got a hell of a talented quarterback. I would say the Bills don't have a crazy roster. They have a hell of a talented quarterback. I would say
they had during their 5-year tenure. During his 5-year tenure, they had it. They had it. They was getting all pros. They had all pros on in the secondary, and in the middle and on the D line. At one point, they defense. At one point, their defense they had it.
Last year, no.
If we do a draft, the NFC will have more draft selections than the AFC, basically.
I don't know.
I would say that because the top teams in the AFC is mainly, besides Baltimore, is run by their quarterbacks. The Chargers barely starting to get a good roster. They made the playoffs.
The Chargers roster, if you going by names and what they do and what they did, their roster be nice, but they just never put it together because they be hurt.
This past year, yeah. I don't know about the year before that. The year before that.
But even before that, when they had Khalil, they had Joey Bosa, they had Derwin James, they had all those guys healthy,
Yeah.
completely
The
healthy.
thing
They just
is,
never
True.
put together.
AFC teams don't draft home well. They be getting niggas off free agents. That's what it be. NFC, it's a lot of rosters that's draft built.
NFC, no. NFC is the ones that's getting niggas off the sheep heap. The Bucks got their quarterback. Look at the Bucks got their
49ers whole
quarterback.
defense was drafted by them damn near. Eagles whole defense drafted by them. Seahawks whole defense drafted by them.
The Ravens draft. The Chiefs draft. The Bills,
No.
the Bills just not starting to touch free agency.
Ravens whole D line is off free agency. Roquan Smith was traded from the Bears on the NFC. Khalil Mack came over to the AFC from the NFC.
So let's do it like this, right? Let's do it like this. It's a draft with all Eagles players, all Ravens players. Who'll get more drafted players?
You know who the fuck getting more drafted players?
What years?
Between the last 3 or 4 years.
I don't know, because the Ravens got some dogs that played for them in the last 3-4 years.
Okay, that's one team. All right, 49ers last 3 or 4 years versus the Bills last 3 or 4 years. Who'll get more players drafted?
49ers.
All right, Chiefs the last 3 or 4 years versus who's the third best team?
But then
Chiefs might have it.
Hold on. Nah, I doubt it. But then again,
I don't. They got a lot of corners that went out that motherfucker that's on other teams right now.
But you got to think about the 49ers, like the 49ers, they've had a consistent presence with their roster. And they just not starting to have some changes, but during those 3-4 years, they ain't have too many
That was about to
changes.
say, yeah. Just like the Eagles.
You had other teams actually drafting guys and they good, and then they get traded or they're bringing somebody else and then that person's good. So it's just
like the Cowboys too. The Cowboys and the Chiefs. If you had a draft, who will have more drafted players?
At peak, it'll be Cowboys, but right now them niggas all fell off.
Cowboys.
Trayvon Diggs at one point.
That's what I'm saying. I think the NFC teams are better teams. I think the AFC just got better quarterback.
The AFC is more top heavy. But listen, when we think about teams that can win,
I don't like saying top heavy though, because your top is not better than the AFC's top. That's top heavy to me.
No, listen. When you think about teams that can win the Super Bowl, you got the Chiefs, you got the Bills, you got the Ravens. You know, people still gonna throw the Bengals in there, but you know they be. I don't know why. But I'm just saying, when you go to, if you're gonna think about a top 10, like think about before this past year, before these years happened, before the Chargers, before the Broncos, before the Patriots. If you look at the top, like let's get your top 10 teams that can make the Super Bowl, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, and the Bengals gonna be in there. The rest the rest of the other 6 gonna be straight NFC teams.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're more top heavy. Like you people only gonna pick out of those 3. You might have some Broncos now, but I don't think people gonna pick the Patriots. But you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna pick the same.
But I just don't like when you say top heavy because that means your top is better than NFC's top.
Nah, that don't mean that. That just means we got more.
You mean your at the best, and y'all gotta fall off.
Yeah, instead of us being evenly spread out, our best is at the top.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think the NFC's team is evenly spread out.
Y'all are more balanced.
Why won't you ask the dude you tagged earlier in your Eagles post?
You said what?
Why don't you ask the dude that you tagged earlier when you was telling him about Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts?
I tagged him in what post?
In your story.
Why did I?
He said, "Why don't you ask them what they think?"
Who said that? I did.
About who got the better AFC or NFC.
Oh, I DM Joe all the time when I'm watching this.
I think what Paris talking about, like the heavyweights on the AFC can bang with the heavyweights on NFC, but when it comes to the lower seeds, they get mollywopped.
Yeah,
like Lions is mollywopping everybody.
Lions is not low though.
They was last year. That's what I'm saying. Them motherfuckers was seeded low.
The Lions would be like y'all 5th team in the NFC though.
They didn't even make the playoffs.
The Lions would be like y'all 5th team in the NFC.
They fuck around, come out the AFC if they was in the AFC playoffs.
I think like the Titans and the Saints, who have more drafted players? Probably the Saints. Yeah.
That's a horrible one, but yeah.
Those the bottom of the 2 conferences.
It depends on the years, because like at certain point, like the Titans had some players with Kevin Byard. When that Derrick Henry years, the
Yeah, that
Titans had
was
some players.
a long time ago.
Kevin Byard,
Not really.
Kevin
Derrick
Byard was
Henry-
on the Eagles 3
Jeffrey
years ago.
Simmons,
Derrick Henry only been on the Ravens 2 years.
Kevin Byard was on the Eagles 3 years
Legarius
ago.
Sneed.
He was on the Eagles 2023.
That's what I'm saying.
When we had the
That was
collapse.
that was 2 years ago. 2 football
Yeah.
seasons ago.
Yeah,
Two
two
football
football
seasons
seasons ago. Yeah.
That's what I'm
All
saying. It depends on what years you're going by.
He said 5-year draft.
So that's what I'm saying. That's kind of
But
tough.
some niggas played on both sides.
Yeah, you feel me?
You feel me?
Paris, why did you get so dark later in the show?
We gotta fix the iPad.
Nah. I don't know what's going on with that shit. But I had to charge my
He on
phone.
his phone. Oh. All right,
gotta
so
I wasn't worried about
we
charging
got
my
5 more
phone because the
minutes.
iPad was straight.
We done?
Yes.
Nah. Let's keep going. We can run out 5 more minutes. Let's think
All
about
right,
something.
Ocho, what the fuck you want to talk about? That's what Ocho said. I don't want to go. Joe.
All right.
What you got,
All right,
Paris?
play. Who's under the most pressure this year? As what quarterback or what team?
Jalen
what
Hurts.
quarterback, what coach, what team is under the
Jalen
most
Hurts. Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni. No, probably not Nick Sirianni. I'll say Jalen Hurts for the quarterback. This is his last year guaranteed money. He's in a transition year like Carson Wentz was in 2019. He didn't have a great year. And then they drafted Jalen Hurts, and then he had a bad year in 2020. He was gone. So I think Jalen Hurts is a new offensive coordinator. This is his second year coaching. He's losing A.J. Brown. We don't know how healthy the O-line will be. He's talked about top 2 most in the media. He didn't have a. He's statistically been declining, even though his wins are still very good. If he don't win a playoff game, I'm not even gonna say what stats he should have. If he don't win a playoff game, I don't think he'll be the Eagles quarterback next year, unless he gets signed mid-season. And in the last 5-6 years, Howie said he don't want to sign nobody mid-season because some people on the roster get jealous if some guys get signed, some guys don't. That's why so much guys recently been hitting free agency from the Eagles.
Well, where the fuck he go?
Pick-a-boo.
Georgie? Hey, Paris.
His phone cutting in and out. He probably
I
got a
can't
joint
hit
in
shit,
Lincoln.
bro. My shit don't went up.
I can
Why?
see it.
I can't see him. I see black.
We can hear you. We can't see you. Darth
It's loading
Vader.
up. Oh, get back on the camera. Turn your camera back on. That was a good question, though. Coach?
I know who the. Well, I got something better. I ain't got a
Coach?
quarterback. I got a coach and a GM that's gonna be under pressure. They under
Who's
hot
that?
lava.
Who's that?
Chris Ballard and Shane Steichen.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you lack the trail. I promise you. Kid you not.
Take him out right now till you get back in.
We gonna leave him right there until he pop up. But I kid you not. If we didn't trade those 2 first-round picks for Sauce and had this meltdown,
What? What was that? What? Whoa, you too far from the camera. You keep fading out.
if we didn't trade those 2 first-round picks,
Take his black screen off for right now while you're talking. So in case you got to clip this. There you go.
if we did not trade those 2 first-round picks, Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard will be out the door
Why?
because
So trading them saved them their job?
No, they gave him another chance because she wouldn't find nobody to take this job. You just trade away 2 first-round picks. You might as well see what they can do because we got shorted by an injury.
Wait. I'm confused. You said if they had the first round picks.
If we had the first-round picks and the meltdown happened, niggas got hurt, she's giving them a chance because she's the one who gave them the go-ahead. Do you want to – she said it. She said, do you want to put a Band-Aid over it or do you want to fix the problem? He said, fix the problem. So she gave him the green light to trade 2 first-round picks And the fact that we were looking good 9-2 or 8-1, whatever, she has to let them come back, given the fact that you just let these dudes trade away a lot of draft capital for a cornerback. So now this is their make or break year, injury or not. They either in the playoffs or they find a new job.
So you're saying only reason they got their job right now is because nobody want to take it without the 2 first-round picks.
And the coach pool right now. It's a strategic move. Ain't nothing really out there right now for them to move.
It was a lot of coaches out there. John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin. There was a lot of coaches out there that could have moved on.
Them type of guys wanted to go where they want to go.
You could have got Mike McDaniel. He took a coordinator job.
But see,
there was a lot of coaches out there.
But it's a lot of coaches.
You had the dude from the Giants that got a coordinator job.
Brian Daboll.
You had a lot of coaches
coordinator
out there.
Job.
No, he was a head coach.
Yeah, but
on the Giants.
Why did he get a coordinator job?
Because the team that he probably wanted to go, one of the teams he probably wanted to go to, wasn't available. Coach probably would have been one of those teams.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Good run game, good receivers.
I'm pretty sure if I was as me as a coach, I would want to go somewhere, but I'm talking about what we want. It wasn't worth firing them after you let them just burn the house down and trade everything, is what I'm saying. Now, after this year.
But that is the reason that I'm confused. That is it. If they traded 2 first-round picks and they fucking tanked after that 2 first-round picks was traded, that's the reason to fire him.
She allowed it, though, so she will look bad.
So they don't care about that. We can hear you.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Would you see a snake?
We got bit. We started choking off ribs. But I just feel like, though, we got to make playoffs or they all getting fired. 100%. I'm willing to bet Cashy or whatever they be talking about on these social media. Cashy. I'm willing to bet them boys getting fired. But I think
to me, another quarterback that's under pressure this year, even though the media always give this man excuses, Joe Burrow. They say if the Bengals don't do good, he's going to ask to leave.
If he gets hurt, he's done.
The Bengals should want him to leave. He's been in the playoffs 2 times in 6 years. Ain't that like Andy Dalton type shit?
I would want him to be healthy and want to leave. Please, I'm getting a house for you because somebody going to overpay for your ass. I'll trade your ass.
I'll trade him now. Paris.
Show over with. Jit ask some questions and freeze the fuck up.
Jit, what are you doing, Jit?
That nigga in the second place. What?
I can't hear him.
Oh, did he say his?
His what? I couldn't hear nothing. I didn't hear him say
Did he say his player that's under the most?
No.
Coach? He didn't?
No. We could do it again next topic or something, probably. Or we could just clip that with mine and yours and he could just give his next time.
Yeah.
But you can take us off live, boo.
All right. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh. There you go.
I done missed y'all boys' response, man.
We could do it all over again. Go ahead. Ask the question.
Oh, fuck.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Reclip this?
Yeah.
No, just ask the question. You ain't got to hear it. I'm gonna put our answer in. You gonna hear it on the post. Ask the question.
So, what coach, what quarterback, and what team is under the most pressure to have a great season and to ultimately get the job done this year?
Okay, pause. So we could click that. Like I said, I think the quarterback is Jalen Hurts. Last year of his contract, a guaranteed money. He has a new offensive coordinator. He's losing A.J. Brown. We don't know if the offensive line is going to get back to what they were. A lot of talk in the media. He don't want to be coached. He don't want to do certain things. I think Jalen Hurts is under the most pressure of the elite quarterbacks this year. There are always going to be some small dudes like I wouldn't say Daniel Jones, but different small dudes that might be under some scrutiny. But I think Jalen Hurts are the big quarterbacks, the big time quarterbacks. He's under the most scrutiny. To me, it would be Joe Burrow because he's been to the playoffs 2 times in 6 years. And if you're gonna keep being considered as a top 3, top 4 quarterback, you have to get to the playoffs more than Tua Tagovailoa. Because why is Tua Tagovailoa not one of the top 5 quarterbacks? If that's the case.
I mean, Tua ain't been to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so since he's been to the Super Bowl, he's a top 5 quarterback.
You know that whole weight. Some
Brad
folks
Johnson.
are.
You said what?
That whole
Brad Johnson won.
that whole weight in
He's
some
top
folks'
5.
eyes now.
Yeah, but yeah, some folks, but it don't hold work for the other folks, right? Will?
Nah, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I honestly, I would sort of believe that statement if Lamar gets to the Super Bowl and lose. Then
And they
like,
they still give him heat.
and he
You
still
know they
think
will. You know they
like,
will.
alright.
You know they
Then it's
will.
like, alright, y'all on to something.
You know they will. He's not gonna have 4. He's been to the Super Bowl in 2021. It's 2026 season.
That's what I'm saying. So Lamar gets to the Super Bowl and lose.
You think
And
they're
he
gonna give him
still
5-year grace?
He still he ain't no fire grace. He gonna get killed. I already know he gonna get killed
I think
Monday morning. They finna kill him for losing Super Bowl Monday morning.
they gonna do it that night. I think that Joe Burrow's getting praised because he did it his second year. So they so on his hard horse. Oh, he did it such a young age, his first year technically, because he missed his rookie year.
He came in the same draft as Jalen Hurts. He played his rookie year. He got hurt.
Got hurt.
That's his fault.
I mean, yeah, that ain't really his fault. You know,
I would say
I don't think niggas can prevent an ACL tear now.
So why is it Tua's fault?
I mean, Tua ass, but yeah, shouldn't have been playing, Jit. You know that. Come on now, you can't compare the two.
so. Who do you think
It's
is
an
the
injury.
greater quarterback? Joe
The greater
Burrow?
quarterback?
Who's a greater quarterback?
The greater quarterback? Joe Burrow because
Joe
he has
Burrow.
more Pro Bowls.
Yeah, great.
Joe
I'm saying
Burrow
greater means like more
I ain't
accomplishment.
asked my fucking question.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Joe, who's the greater quarterback? Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar.
he has 2 MVPs.
Come on.
And that's why I don't understand. Because I mean, I don't get no Super Bowls, but if you got MVPs, you should be treated like Joe Burrow then at this point, if he's treated like that with nothing.
I agree. I agree.
But those MVPs also is why he catching flat too, because like you got these
That's true.
MVPs and you
Because
and you
he's the
can't
only
get-
one in history
yeah,
with 2
you
MVPs,
with
no
2
Super Bowl
MVPs,
appearance.
no appearance. So it's just like
had 3, if you want to be real.
So, Paris, who's your quarterback in coaching?
honestly, my quarterback is Lamar just because of the media, not from me, just from the media. I can see it now, boy. Let Lamar lose, and not even the NFC Championship game. Let him lose in the divisional. Let him lose in the divisional. They gonna kill him.
I don't
kill him.
think so. They're going to give him a little
Bruh.
slack, but they're not going to. I don't think they're going to.
Nah.
Do you think they're going to kill him like they killed Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
I don't think they
You wanna
ever
know
killed
why?
Lamar closer to kill Jalen Hurts.
You wanna know why? This finna be Lamar. They gonna say Lamar, this your, even though Jalen Hurts got more OCs, they gonna say Lamar, this your 3rd OC. You got your
Let
new
me-
coach.
let me
got
ask
the
you a
coach
question.
out of there you want.
When I say under pressure, do you see if he loses division, he's off the team next year?
I mean, they already said because he got to get his contract. He has
Lamar.
to get his contract. Lamar has to get a new contract because he got so much dead cap. And like, if he don't get a new contract, the last year, few years, his deal might run out. And I seen some shit out there where they say if he don't get one and the season don't go right, it could be a reason to trade him. Me personally, if that's the case, get him out of Baltimore. Go ahead, get him out. Get him out of Baltimore. Send him to the A. Send him to Atlanta, man. Send him to Atlanta, man. I was gonna say send to Miami, but Miami just got Malik Willis. Send him to Atlanta, man.
Atlanta got Tua.
2 on the 1-year deal.
Tua gonna be nice. He gonna get an extension. Watch this. Watch. He gonna get an extension.
Yeah.
Watch.
Kevin
Bijan?
Stefanski love the Hawaiian left-handers.
No, Bijan is gonna make Tua look awesome.
Yeah, throwing the screens.
That's cool.
2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? As long as he win.
Throwing that flare out.
As long as he
Throwing
win.
that,
I
throwing
hope
that
he don't
Texas.
die.
You gonna throw that Texas route? Nah, Kevin
Yep, as
Stefanski.
long as he wins.
Kevin Stefanski he gonna put him in the
night. As long as he live, motherfucker. They gotta live on that field.
Kevin Stefanski gonna do it right. Kevin Stefanski gonna do it right. Oh, and then
we already at 140. Boo. Go ahead.
Hold on. My coach who under scrutiny this year. Damn. Zach Taylor.
I was thinking
Bengals.
that. What about
I was thinking. What happened?
Go ahead. What about I was thinking Zach Taylor, and I was thinking about the quarterback for the Bills too, because he got the head coach job.
I thought Sean McDermott got fired, didn't he?
No, the offensive coordinator got the head coach job now, saying he
gonna get grace. That's just like the Ravens' new coach.
But he's been the OC though.
Yeah, but that's different from running the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your offense fall off, then it's like, all right, what's going on?
Like I said,
but
Paris, but you the OC for a team that for Josh Allen that hasn't gotten there, and then you get the head coach job. If you fail again, why keep you?
They ain't gonna kill him.
I know they're not.
Scapegoat.
I know they're not.
No, that's a scapegoat.
He's not that.
They waiting for somebody else because I think one time they fired him, they fired him after John Harbaugh.
Sean McDermott,
right? Because that's what they were talking about. Like they should have fired him before because John Harbaugh might want to go to Buffalo.
Oh yeah. That
I feel like they just did that because they had nobody else. I'm pretty sure if Mike Tomlin answered his phone, they would have asked him. But they probably just had that's Jeff Saturday basically.
Do you think
fried us real quick?
Do you think Matt LaFleur's job is safe?
In Green Bay?
With another early playoff exit?
It depends. Is Jordan Love gonna get hurt again? Because if he continues to get hurt, they gonna just say, "Hey man, your quarterback getting hurt. What can you do?"
He only got hurt last year. Oh, he got hurt the year before too.
The year before too. So it just
again, he only missed 2 games that year though.
But he be missing games at the wrong time, and that would be derailing their season to where them niggas always the
2024. He just missed week 2 and week 3.
But shit, 2024 is when they 7th seed, right?
They lost us in the first round.
Hold on, what year was that they beat Dallas?
That was 2023.
What is it?
Yeah, that's when the Eagles missed the playoffs. I mean, the Eagles lost to the the Buccaneers round 1. Because that's when the 49ers beat them.
That's when your ass pulled up out here.
Yeah, that shit was bullshit. All right, we already had hour and 45 minutes. Woo.
At my team. Hold on. And my team is a split between the Bills and Ravens. One of you two teams got to at least get to the Super Bowl. One of you.
They not though.
But if you gonna consider yourself part of that,
you know why the Ravens won't go to the Super Bowl?
Because of Lamar at quarterback.
It's not because Lamar at quarterback. It's because in the playoffs they don't feature Henry. The Eagles got to the Super Bowl. Why? Because in the playoffs we featured the run game and Miles Sanders.
With Jalen Hurts.
In the playoffs we featured Saquon Barkley in the run game. Yes, Lamar is the captain of the team, but playoffs is about run game and about defense. In crucial situations, they always take the ball out of Derrick Henry's hands for Lamar. But I'd be like, why? Just hand the ball off.
Let's say
let Lamar play. Hold on, wait. Let Lamar play complimentary for the game up to the Super Bowl, and then let him do what Jalen Hurts do, take off in the Super Bowl. He's still going to get the same amount of credit if he balled each game. In the playoffs, they don't give Henry. In the playoffs, Henry should average 25 to 30 carries. He's getting like 17.
I say touches. 20 carries minimum. 20 carries minimum.
Give him the ball like Alabama used to. When they was going to the championship, they gave him the ball 42 times.
That nigga got 100 carries in 2 games. I remember that.
42 times. Why the Ravens won't do that? Why not?
Because I got this $50-60 million quarterback back here. Who's supposed to lead him? You know how teams be, man.
And that's my point. Let me be the GM. Let me be the team.
Look at Pete Carroll. Marshawn Lynch score this, he might win Super Bowl MVP. Nah, we need Russ to be the guy that score this game.
I think the league made him do that because they didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be like, I'm just going to get fined as the Super Bowl MVP.
We need the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We need a quarterback to toss this thing, man.
Super Bowl MVP here. I'm just here not to get fined.
Lamar and Derek, the same thing though. So I don't think that's the reason. I feel like it's just
What?
bad coaching. Like they wouldn't be a different. It's not like they both black. Is what I'm saying. Black as fuck. They're not trying to have one or the other. But
No, I'm saying they need to hand the ball off more.
oh yeah, you gotta do like what Jalen Hurts said. Keep the main thing the main thing.
That's all
They
you gotta
don't.
do. Keep the main thing the main thing, and
They
we
don't.
out. Good show, y'all. Black Power.
You niggas funny.
White man down. White man.